Hello, everyone, and welcome into the 1980s. So, today is day 3 of bean harvest, and we've actually got a good little bit knocked out. I will run down here and show you. I've got my buddy running in the combine again. We have gotten a decent amount knocked out. If you walk right up here, um, take us a minute to get up here. But if you run up here, we've gotten about 3 or 4. You can see the combine just off way up there in the distance. You might can see the combine up there running. Um, like I was saying, we've got a good bit knocked out this morning. It is about 10 or 11 in the after. It's about 11 o'clock in the afternoon now, and well, as you can see, we've got this field knocked out, this field knocked out, and this field knocked out, and then the next one up. He's up there running on that field. It looks like he is getting pretty full. As you can see, we sort of started opening up the fields and different things like that. But anyway, we're going to have to run back down here and grab one of the tractors and come empty him out. So I'm going to run down here and do that, and I'll catch y'all back when we're on our way back. See you then. Alright, everyone, so I've hopped on the farm all here because we've still got the A disconnected. So we have to, these beans must not be yielding too good because, well, as you can see, we did all this and he's just now getting full. I run it some this morning and now he is running it. But anyway, as you can see, we've gotten not too good yielding beans this year because, well, he's opening this field up, and we already finished those, and he's just now getting full. So that's usually not a good sign, and I'm going to sacrifice just a few beans here, just so I don't have to try to deal with him running over them, or not running over them. We are running over them, so I don't have to deal with having to try to get him turned back around, because he's going the right direction, so it ain't gonna be that bad to sacrifice a few beans for that. Especially, we can run between the rows, and it won't be too bad. But this takes a while to unload, so I'm gonna go ahead and get him unloaded, and I'll catch y'all back whenever we get that done. Alright, everyone, so I have just received some terrible news from my buddy. I was just down at the house, and I got the John Deere, and I heard the landline ringing. And I went in to see what it was, and my buddy had called on the landline from his house because he just lives like the next house over, and he said that there was a pile of rocks in the field. He didn't see them, and he ended up running a rock through the combine. And he said when he shut it off, it didn't sound good at all. So I went ahead and hooked up the wagon because that's what I was originally going to do. And I'm heading out there to see now. He said that it just didn't sound good and he didn't try to restart it after he shut it off. So we're probably not going to try to restart it either because, well, if it's like he says it is, it probably messed up quite a bit of stuff. So we're going to go out here and try to see what the damage is and what it has done. And we're going to assess the situation from there. So I'm going to go ahead and get out here, and I'll catch y'all back whenever we get out there and we figure out what we're going to do. Alright, everyone, so we've got up here to the combine. I'm going to just climb up here on the grain tank and sort of see what we can figure out. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Get up the ladder. Get up there. Come on. There we go. Alright, so there's grain in the tank. Yeah, that don't look good. There's some blades missing. Those blades look stripped. That is not good at all. Go ahead and jump down. Yeah, none of that looks good. I don't even want to know what the feeder housing looks like. He said it was a pretty big rock. He seen it at the last second and couldn't get it shut off in time. Oh, this is not good. We're in the middle of harvest. Oh, that doesn't look good. There's supposed to be a belt on them pulleys right down there, and there's not one there. So it probably shredded about, like I said, I don't even want to know what's up in here. So I think we're just going to run back down to the house, and I'm not even going to try to move it right yet. We'll probably come out here with a trailer and something and try to get it loaded up. I guess we're going to have to get on the phone with the insurance company and see what we can figure out there. And we'll have to have a mechanic go through it and see if it's even salvageable, if it's any good, or if it's even worth trying to fix. Between now and then, we're going to need a combine because, well, we've got to get these beans and even the corn, we have got to get that out of the ground. So I'm going to get back up to the house and get on the phone with the insurance company, and I'll catch y'all back whenever I get off the phone with them. Alright, everyone, so it is about 8 o'clock the next morning here, and the people from the insurance company come out and they looked at it, and they said the rock was so big and it tore up so much that it was fixable, but it would probably cost too much to fix it for it to be worth fixing than to just buy another combine. So I have already got on the phone with the dealership, the local dealership down here that we've been to before, and they said that they had a Gleaner. It's called a Gleaner Combine come in on trade-in. It's bigger than the one. It's bigger than the combine that we have now, and it is a better combine. The name brand on it is a Gleaner, but somebody traded in for a John Deere, and they have it sitting on their lot, and they were willing to sell it for a pretty decent price. So, but being the insurance company totaled that, we will be receiving some money on it. But right now, we are going to have something to continue harvest. So I think we're going to run down to the dealership and look at that Gleaner Combine and see if we can purchase it, because we got to have something to continue on with harvest with. So I'll catch y'all back whenever we get down there. Alright, everyone, so we're just rolling in down here at the local dealership. I'm going to go ahead and oh, yep, there it is. We're just going to run back through here, and we're going to come around this way. Right there is the combine that we were looking at right here. Go ahead and hop out. Oh yeah, this is a lot bigger combine than what we currently have. It's got dual wheels, dual Firestone wheels in the front. It's got rear wheel drive, and the header is a lot bigger than the one we got. I don't even know if the corn header that we got for our other combine can work on this, and I'm sure the grain tank's a lot better. We're just going to jump up in it right here. We'll jump inside. Take a look at the interior. Looks like the gauges are missing. I don't know why. Everything else, as far as the interior, it looks like it's in really good shape. So I think we'll run over here and we'll see how much they're wanting for it, and we'll probably purchase it as long as it's a reasonable price. Because, well, we need a combine to finish harvest, and we don't currently have one. So I'm gonna run in here. So that was not supposed to happen. We're just not going to talk about that, and we're going to continue with the roleplay. Alright, so as I was saying, we're going to run in here like this right here, and we're going to talk to some guys. Looks like nobody's here currently, so I'm going to have to wait a few minutes. So whenever they get here, I will let y'all know what we figure out.
Hello, sir. What can I do for you?
Yes, I'm interested in your Gleaner Combine right out there. I'm interested in maybe purchasing it. What is your price on that?
I do believe that one there is priced at $17,000.
All right, well that sounds good. Is that including the header?
No, that does not include the header. We're gonna have to charge an extra $2,000 for the header.
Okay, so that comes up to 70, 80. That comes up to 19,000.
Yes, I think that sounds pretty all right.
All right, so I think I will take that. Is everything good on? Is it ready to go off the lot and straight into the field? Has everything been checked over, or does something need to be done?
Yeah, we had our mechanics go over it, and everything should be just fine with it. You're ready to run straight into the field.
All right, well, thank you. Give me just a few minutes. Let me run back out to the truck and grab my checkbook, and I'll write you that check, and then we will get the deal done. So let me do that, and I'll be back in here in just a few minutes.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
All right, everyone. So we just bought ourselves a brand new Gleaner Combine. So all I've got to do is go grab the checkbook out of the truck and go back in there and pay for it, and it will be ours. So let's just get the checkbook out of there. All right, we got that. And I'm gonna go back in here and write the check, and I'll catch y'all back whenever I get that done. Alrighty, here's that check for you. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure doing business with you. Hope you enjoy your new combine. Thank you for shopping with us.
You are welcome, and I will. I will see you whenever I need to buy my next piece of equipment. All right, everyone. So we just purchased our brand new Gleaner Combine. So we're gonna jump up in it. We got the keys. We're gonna jump up in it and fire it up here, and it sounds pretty good. And I think we're just going to go ahead. And I don't know, there's not many cars on the highway, and instead of paying somebody to truck it down there, I think we're going to see if we can just drive it home. The header is not too awful wide, so we're going to see if we can make it home. But I'm going to pay extra close attention to what I'm doing, so I will catch y'all back whenever we get home and get this thing out in the field, so I'll catch y'all back then. Alright, everyone, so we've just got home, and I've went ahead and come straight out to the field here. And the old combine's still sitting out there, but we're just going to leave it here for now until the insurance people come pick it up. Or we may have to hire somebody. I'm not 100% sure how that works. We're going to have to figure out how to get it out of the field. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and fire this thing up for the very first time. Everything seems to be running good. And we're going to jump into the field, and this combine gets so much more done, and still very dusty, but our beans are very dry, so I guess that is a good thing. But this combine here is doing so much better than the other one did because, well, it's a lot newer of a combine. But we're going to go ahead and continue harvesting this here. So I'm going to continue doing that. So I will catch y'all back whenever we get a full grain tank and we begin unloading. So I'll catch you back then. Alright, everyone. So we have got full here for the first time. So I'm going to go ahead and jump up in the farm all, and we're going to run down there and unload. And I think probably today we're going to try to get one more full grain tank. I think I'm going to let my buddy run it some. That way I'm not stealing all the time because he has been combining for us quite a bit here lately. So I'm going to go ahead and let him run for a little bit, let him run a full grain tank. We've already got quite a bit knocked out today. And then once we get one more full grain tank, I think we're going to call it for the day because it'll be pretty late. And I need to run into the town and pick up some straw bales for the cows because I'm thinking we are about out. So I'm going to, after we go dump this in the silo, I'm going to go and let my buddy know that he can start running the combine again. And I'm going to go dump this in the silo. So whenever I get that done, we're going to run to town and grab some straw bales for the cattle, so I'll catch y'all back whenever we get that done. Alright, everyone, so between now and the last clip you saw, I actually figured out, as you can probably hear, I figured out how to get the game audio working to where you can hear me, I'm not coming through twice, and you can also hear the game, because when you couldn't hear the game, I wasn't a big fan of it, and I think I just accidentally kind of figured out how it was just looking at something. So we're going to test this and see how it works, and hopefully it works good. So you should be able to hear the Model A running right now, and anything else around, you should be able to hear it running. Everything should work pretty good. But back to the role play. I have gotten my buddy back out there. Here's around the combine. We've got this emptied. I had to readjust the auger a little bit, and we got it back running. And we have knocked out quite a few fields today. And I think this is going to be about it for this one. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of 1980s Roleplay. In the next episode, hopefully we'll be finishing off bean harvest, switching over to corn harvest, and getting some of that done. And also, hopefully we'll be doing some stuff with our dairy cows. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And bye for now.